Hello and welcome to this live YouTube broadcast of Ellenville Blue Devil Soccer. This is Mr. Buckler joining you on this beautiful Friday evening alongside my regular co-host on Friday Night Sporting Events, Mr. Jack?
Yeah,
Mr.
how are
Jack.
you?
I'm good, Jack.
How are you?
You can say your last name if you want to.
Yeah, Jack Henry.
That's
How
up
are
to
you guys? So, Mr. B, I gave you 3 football games. Now I give you a football game. What do you think about it?
Thanks.
So
we're here for a soccer game, as many of you guys will call it in this country. We have the Ellenville Blue Devils taking on the Liberty Redhawks. This is senior night for the girls soccer team. Last night, the boys had their soccer night here at home to Rhinebeck. I believe they lost 3-1. But tonight, it is the girls' turn. They're wearing the all-pink shirts. Going to be going from left to right. And Landon, you probably want to zoom out just a little bit further, but not much out. Just zoom out a little bit more for the main kind of camera angle here. What are they doing? Why aren't they starting from the halfway line?
normally kickoffs from halfway.
What
a little
is
confused unless they are the goaltender.
What?
And it looks like we're underway now. So
That's
interesting. And that, I believe, is Rihanna there. And that's number 17 getting blocked around by a couple defenders. I think that's Kinsey right there. Liberty defense is around him right now. Passes it to Caroline Connor, one of the seniors tonight. Rye kicks it up. And she still has it. There's a defender there. Back up, and there, I believe, is Lila Denman. Kicks it back up, right to the opposition, and number 10. Good block there. There's Caroline with the block. Number 10 is Cassie Boyd.
Out for the first throw. Now, my mind is blown, Jack. You know why? That is not how you typically start a soccer game. The ball
No, it's always
kicks
at
off in
midfield.
the center circle.
Midfield.
I've never seen a soccer game start from a goal kick before.
Throw in, and that's out of bounds.
I hope that was agreed upon by both coaches. But, yes, it is senior night, so we can actually tell you the starting rosters and the seniors for Ellenville. So, in fact, Jack, anyone with a check by them is a starting player. So, see if you can go ahead and announce the Ellenville starters.
Starting lineup, you have Victoria Bonnets, Caroline Connor, Gisela Cruz, Sienna Thomas at netminder. You have Mariah Kinsey, Lila Denman, Ayana DeMornay, Isabel De Jesus, Megan Wright, Luciana Fernandez, and Shay Stewart. And Liberty trying to get up the ice. There's Denman with the block. Number 4. That's Mariah Kinsey once again. I believe that's Megan Wright there. Oh, and Megan Wright. And the good block there by Liberty. That's Denman with the ball. Another block by Denman.
So Liberty
kicks it up.
Liberty having a hard time getting out of their own half at the moment.
That's looking like Caroline Connor right there. And there's Lila Denman once again. Mariah Kinsey with this one. Trying to get around, and she does.
She's got a player to her left. It's right.
There's Boyd once again. A shot is not going to get there, and it's blocked. And Liberty's able to keep that in bounds. Looks like Lila. Oh, and she missed it right there. Liberty right there. And it looks like that one
goes out for a throw on the far side. So let's get your Liberty starters. So we have number 3, Sandra Hannafy. Number 4, Brooke Bull. Number 7, Audrey Crum. Number 8, Elizabeth Navarrete. Number 10, Brenna Mangan. Number 13, Madeline Stewart. Number 15, Adriana Ponce Aguadano. Number 16, Charlotte Horton de Morla. Number 17, Stephanie Gomez Nivello. Number 20, Sofia Duarte. And in goal, we have Haley Gomez, number 21. Now, the Blue Devil keeper, normally Sienna Thomas, has had a fantastic season. So far in this game, we're a few minutes in. She hasn't had a thing to do yet because we started from a kickoff of the opposite end. And the ball hasn't even entered Ellenville's half until right about now. There you go.
And it looks like Ellenville, they're going to keep it that way. Throw in. It looks like Victoria Bonnets. Oh, and there's Liberty, but it looks like Ellenville's able to get it around it. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds. And it looks like it went out on the Liberty defender, so
Ellenville throw.
It'll look like a throw-in for the Ellenville Blue Devils.
Now, Liberty come into this game, you'd have to say they are the favorites to win this game. Ellenville's record is not pretty reading no matter which record you look at. They haven't won a game yet this season. 13-0, or 13 losses overall, 8 in division, 11 in the league. Liberty's isn't much better when it comes to their league play. They're 0-4 in league games, but in overall they are 5-9. So they have at least won 5 games, even if those weren't league games. So they have to be the favorite coming into today in terms of form. Ellenville looking here. I believe they have 1 game remaining after this coming up next week.
Against Rondout, I believe.
Yeah, but this is their senior night. So obviously this is the night of all nights. If it's going to be a rough season, if you're going to get 1 win, let's see if they can get it tonight under the lights. here at Ellenville.
Oh, and good play there by Ellenville. That might go out of bounds, and now it does.
Now, Ellenville is coached, of course, by Matt Dahm. Assistant coaches are Lee Augustine, Joe Barrera, Tiffany Fernandez, and the athletic director is Matthew Salamone. For Liberty, the head coach is Ruthlyn Medina. Assistant coaches are Carpio Ramos, Jennifer Bull, and Peter Owens. And they are the Red Hawks, I believe, Liberty.
Yes.
Their new nickname or their new mascot name.
Oh, and they missed it right there.
And let's give it, as a Liberty break here.
Liberty gets it in their half.
This is
and there's Thomas trying to get that. Oh, and she gets it right in time. Good save there by Sienna Thomas, the netminder. So it looks like she's going to kick it underway.
A netminder,
yeah.
huh? A netminder. Is
Goalie?
that a hockey term?
Yeah.
It works. It works.
They're similar comparables to both sports.
Hockey and soccer are very similar. American
Can
sports.
Caroline keep that in? No, she can't. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Liberty ball.
So
Looks like it'll be a throw-in.
So tonight is senior night. So at halftime there will be some senior recognition. But who are the 4 seniors who are out on the field as we speak
We
right
have
now,
number
Jack?
13, Gisela Cruz, number 1, Victoria Bonnets, Sienna Thomas, 00, and then Caroline Connor, number 21. There's Megan Wright. Liberty getting it around halfway. And there's Victoria Bonnets and Ayana DeMornay with good rush there, and it looks like that could go out of bounds.
Yeah, it's pressure, I believe.
Oh, and she keeps it in off the deflection.
I think that's the 23, Angela Wheeler. I didn't announce as a starter.
Looks like that's Gisela Cruz right there, and looks like a lot of Redhawks around it right there, and it looks like it's going to go back, I believe, to Collins Cox, and there is...
Yeah, she couldn't quite find the right winger.
Number 6, Fernandez.
So Blue Devils, of course, normally would play at home in the blue and gold, but today they're playing in their traditional Coaches v. Cancer or Breast Cancer Awareness Month shirts of bright pink, as the foul was committed just then on the Liberty midfielder. So they're going to push up for an attacking free kick or an offensive free kick here. Now, when's the last time you watched a soccer game from start to finish, Jack? All 80 or 90 minutes, depending on the situation.
You want me to be honest with you?
I do. Have you ever seen one, I guess?
The World Cup final, Argentina-France.
Oh, that was an incredible game.
What a game.
That was 120 minutes of just non-stop action.
Good kick there, and can Thomas be able to stop that? It looks like a rush there from Caroline Connor and another play right there.
Yep. Shout out to our man upstairs, our student camera operator. Big shout out to Landon. He's working solo by himself tonight, which is fine because we only really need one camera operator, and we have the scoreboard in the top right corner of tonight's game. Let's hope we get a few goals on that scoreboard tonight.
Yes. I'll be honest, I've paid attention to Messi. I've paid attention to Inter Miami a little bit. I'm not a huge MLS fan, but...
Same. They're about to, if they can keep up, they might be able to break the regular season points record this season with Lionel Messi on the Inter Miami team there.
That's how generational of a player he is.
Yeah.
There's Thomas with the kick. That's going to go out of bounds.
Well, and last season he came in like halfway through the year, and they were the worst team in the league. He came in, and they just missed the playoffs.
Just barely.
Barely, because of how good he turned them around. Now this year, having him for a full season, they're going to maybe set a points record. So,
wow.
Obviously, there are more players than just Messi, but he makes a difference when he's the legend that he is.
There's only a few players that can make his overall team a lot better. I could say he's probably maybe the only one that can do that.
Oh, a foul off the ball, surely. Yep. The DeMornay. At left back there, committing the free kick, or committing the foul to give away a free kick. I didn't really see an argument there. She definitely took her out. So the 23, Angela Wheeler, I believe, is going to swing this in. This is a dangerous position. It's a little bit
I was going to say, this is pretty interesting.
Referee calls it back.
Everybody right out in front of the net.
Offside. So that means the Liberty player was in front of the last defender, as in between the last defender and Sienna in goal. So offside, wasted free kick opportunity, really.
Corner kick here.
Decent kick.
That's a nice kick. There's Victoria Bonas with the ball. Trying to get around, and there's Liberty. Looks like a shot there. And a good save there by Sienna Thomas.
Why not take a shot? Number 17, Stephanie Gomez-Novello.
She gets a kick there. Another really nice kick.
Yeah, Thomas, she was quiet inside the first 4 minutes now. She's got a couple things to do here and there.
Another kick right there.
And we should mention this game, of course, is live tonight. So it's 6:40 p.m. on Friday, October the 18th, 2024. So if you are watching this live on YouTube and you're in the area, feel free to stop on by and coming out to cheer on the varsity girls soccer team here at Ellenville at the football field under the lights. It's a beautiful night. It's a little bit chillier than it's been in the last few weeks, but that's to be expected when you're in mid to late October. But still a nice night, a crisp evening, if you will, Jack.
Yes. It's a little warmer than there's been other nights, but this is a really nice weather for some soccer. It looks like Kinsey right there trying to get around the defenders. She had one to beat. Oh, and Kinsey's going to get it. She's going to get a shot.
Blasted.
Oh, and a save by the goaltender. Good save by Liberty.
Yeah, excellent play by Kinsey. Blasted at Haley Gomez in the center of the goal there, but excellent work from Kinsey to make the opportunity all by herself, really. Wasn't much on.
Bonnets, and she's going to pass it to Connor. Passes it back to Fernandez. Oh, and it gets past the defender, but another one's there. Gets past Fernandez, and there's Shea Stewart, I want to say.
Yeah, 13 for Liberty was the target. Madeline Stewart, she couldn't quite get on the end of it.
Throw in from Connor. Looking for Kinsey on that one. Goes to 13 for Liberty.
What I find interesting about the Blue Devil uniforms is traditionally in this fixture in October, they've played with pink shirts, but typically with their usual blue or white socks and shorts. But this year they've gone with black shorts and what would you call them, light pink socks.
I would believe some of it's for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's a totally different color scheme for this game than the usual team's color schemes. Number 14 comes in for 17. So number 14, Sedania Foster is in for number 17, Stephanie Gomez Novello for Liberty Redhawks.
And there's Lila Denman with a throw in. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds. No. Gets it off. And a good pass there. I want to say 13, that's Gisela Cruz trying to get it around, looking for a pass. Quite can't get it. She does find Denman. Denman trying to get around. Gets around it again. And that's going to go back to Liberty. And there is Ellenville again trying to find something to go there. And it's going to go all the way to Bonnets.
Yeah, she's been a stalwart in defense for the Blue Devils for not just this season, but many seasons. In fact, they will miss her next year, as she is a senior this year. And the ball gets clipped through. They're going to have to hustle back here.
You're going to hustle.
She's offside, though, the Liberty striker. But good pressing back. Who is the defender there for the Blue Devils that's with the long sleeves?
I think that's Shea Stewart.
Shea Stewart would think. Number 5?
9, I think. 8.
Number 8, Shea Stewart. Number 4 traps it. That's Kinsey.
Kinsey trying to get around. Good kick there, I want to say from Denman. All the way to the corner of the field there for Liberty. Oh.
Launched almost a handball, but ref says no hands.
Kinsey trying to keep it in bounds. Oh, and that's got to be a foul right there. It is.
Yep, so we should point out the yellow lines are the outlines or the field lines for this soccer game. You will see the white lines on the field for the 8-man football and, in fact, for 11-man football as well.
Speaking of football, if I don't mind interrupting you, if they win today against Pauling, they get a home playoff game. Oh, and
excellent
beautiful.
Ball through. Keepers missed
Shot.
it.
Goal!
And there's the goal! Is it Denman with the strike? Every single Blue Devil outfield player goes to celebrate her. As we have one goal for the home team on the board, Lila Denman.
Lila Denman scores the first goal, and Ellenville is off and running.
Beautiful, beautiful strike. The pressure was on to not miss, and she did not miss. So Denman with the opening goal here. Let's see if we can update the scoreboard up here, Jack. You know how to add one goal to the home?
Let me see.
It might be like a plus one home or home plus one. They got to hit enter maybe. Or so 25 minutes remaining here in the first half. Ellenville has a 1-0 lead. Excellent work there, Jack. Thank you.
No problem.
Not only can you commentate many, many sports, you can run a scoreboard too.
Don't forget about the mic. After every quarter. That was... Oh, and there's Thomas. And she gets a save. So I want to point out, because I may be right here, the yellow lines inside are the goalie box, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right.
Have The yellow lines you'll see obviously is the outline. The giant rectangle, the edge of the pitch would be your outline. The center line is just to indicate if it's your half or their half, and there's a center circle, which they didn't even use that for the start of today's game. That's only when you use that. But then you're right. The yellow box in front of the goalie indicates, well, the larger box is where you can pick it up from.
Trying to get around. Good pass to Connor. Across the field. Looks like to Liberty, though. Good block there. I want to say that's Denman once again who had the goal.
Bonnet's pushing up.
Bonnet's. Oh, and that's...
So, yeah, in soccer in front of the goalie, you have what's called the 8-yard and then the the 6-yard box and the 18-yard box.
Yes.
The larger box is the 18-yard box.
Oh, what a way to keep that in. Oh, and that's going to go out, but Kinsey with a phenomenal effort.
The goalkeeper can pick up the ball anywhere in the 18-yard box, the larger box. The much smaller box right in front of them is where they can take goal kicks from when they have a goal kick.
Yes.
As the referee holds up for a substitution for Liberty.
So the 18-yard is the PK line too, right?
No, that's halfway between the 6 and the 18. There's a spot.
Also 12.
There's a dead center.
And that happens when there's a penalty in the box.
Yeah, if there's a foul committed inside the box by the defensive team, then the offensive team gets a penalty kick, which happens more.
Kinsey with a throw in. Oh, he's looking for Denman on that one. See if Ellenville can get around it. There's Denman once again. Oh, and a good pass off the deflection, and there's number 10 for Liberty to number 14.
Oh, nice touch inside.
See if any defenders can get there. I believe that's Stewart back there.
Yeah, Stewart number 8. Oh, she missed the clearance.
Oh, missed the clearance, and there's going to be Liberty. And a good block there.
Denman.
That's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Augustine punches it. But Denman did well there to block the Liberty off striker. She's looked decent. I think she was the one that came on. She didn't start the game, the striker for Liberty out there, but she's doing pretty good now.
Another missed clearance for Ellenville. So Liberty's going to get a shot, and another save by Thomas.
No problem for Thomas. As we have 8 people watching us right now on YouTube, we thank you very much for tuning into this game. Blue Devils leading by 1. From Lila Denman in about the 15th minute.
Oh, and there's Liberty. Oh, that's dangerous. There's Bonnets right there.
And you can see.
Oh, back there in the corner, and that's going to go out of bounds.
You can see here. So Coach Dom gave me this lineup sheet at the start of the game, and we can see Victoria Bonnets' starting position in the game was going to be sweeper, which is the position right in front of the goalkeeper, the furthest defender back. And now she's playing all the way up front as a striker. So that's clearly a tactical switch from Coach Dom to switch Bonnets from a sweeper to a striker.
Oh, throwing.
She's going to get it here.
That's another chance. It's Victoria Bonnets. Oh, and there's going to be Liberty getting it out. Oh, and another block. That almost looked like a handball, to be quite honest with you. But it is not. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be Ellenville ball once again. As we are under 22 minutes left to go in this first half, it is 1-0 in favor of the Ellenville Blue Devils. Lila Denman with the first goal after some missed coverage in the box for Liberty's defense. Lila Denman able to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and that gave the crowd here quite a bit to cheer. And there's a decent-sized crowd here for a soccer game. There's about, well, at least 20 people, maybe 30 people here to watch. So that's a pretty good crowd for a Friday night soccer game.
Able to get it up the field once again, but that's going to go out of bounds. Ellenville ball once again.
Yeah, I'd say we're closer to 40 people. At least 40 people here in attendance to watch this senior night. Got some fans in the stands, Jack?
Yeah, we see a lot of them cheering them on.
Yeah, a lot of the boys' soccer team are here.
Yeah, I think their season concluded last night. Oh, and another pass. Oh, Liberty's goaltender's going to get that one. Victoria Bonnets was almost right out in front, almost to get that one. Let's see if Caroline can get this one. It's going to go on the other side of her. Number 2. That's going to go to Shea Stewart. They're going to get around. No, they can't. Oh, and Liberty, are they able to get there? Number 14. And there's Ayana DeMornay. Oh, and they are able to keep it in. Number 14 again. Oh, and a good block there by Shea Stewart. Number 19, and that's going to go out of bounds off them. It is still Liberty ball. I believe.
So, Jack, I liked your goal celebration on the commentary. If Ellenville can get a second one, maybe I'll pull out my historical goal celebration, which I haven't done it for a couple of years. But
really?
I used to do it for the boys and the girls varsity teams back in the day. And
oh no!
And then they would see me in the hallways and they loved it and they'd be like, "Oh, Mr. B, you got to do that again." I'm like, "All right." So I haven't had any requests for it because I haven't seen many goals this year, to be fair. But if we get another one tonight, maybe we'll pull it out. But I liked your excitement, Jack. It was good. It was good. It was infectious. Nice hit from deep,
kick.
but it's going to go wide.
Thomas able to get that one.
Yeah, number 4 had a good hit on it, but no real tactical nous to it. Brooke Bull there.
Nice kick. Oh, and let's see if Ellenville can get around that one. They can't. Victoria Bonnets with the defense there, getting it around, and there's Ellenville. An abundance of them.
Going to punt it forward. She's going to chase this one, Megan Wright.
Megan Wright. Is she able to get around? No, she can't. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds.
It's going to be Ellenville corner kick.
Ellenville corner kick. Let's see what happens here.
Just under 19 minutes to go until halftime. So in varsity soccer, we have 40-minute halves. 2 halves of 40 minutes. 5 minutes shorter than your traditional pro soccer game.
Corner kick for the Ellenville Blue Devils. I can't quite see who that is right back there. But anyways, corner kick.
Drilled in low into the side netting. No danger in the end. So Blue Devils, I was just going to say another substitution being made. I was curious to see if it was an Ellenville sub, and I looked at the Ellenville bench. There are not many Ellenville subs available to Coach Dom tonight. Looks like I see one player dressed and sitting. And another player with a jacket on, and then maybe one more next to Coach Dom. So there's possibly 3 subs for Ellenville, and that's it. But I'm not even sure if all 3 of those are active players.
Oh, and there's number 19.
Stewart as well.
Oh, and a good defensive play there by Stewart, and that's going to go out of bounds.
I think it's 18, right, for Liberty, Alyssa Padilla. Solid defense there from Ellenville. They're going to win the throw.
Looks like it's out of bounds on Liberty. Demon, I believe, with the throw-in.
Yeah, she's already got
Getting it around to Kinsey. Good play there. And that's going to go out of bounds on the Liberty player. I'm going to say number 2. Another throw-in from Denman. Getting around, not past this time. Oh, and there's out of bounds once again.
Denman just keeps on taking these throws.
Oh, almost there.
A little bit of juggling from the 4.
That could have been a chance for Bonnets there. Goes back out. And I believe that's Fernandez.
Number 6, yeah.
Ooh, good move there. Uh-oh. And there's Liberty.
That is a 19 for Liberty. We don't have a 19 written down here.
Oh, and there's Kinsey. It's a Liberty defender. Oh, and it's out of bounds. She was trying to get around, but no.
Throw looking for Bonnets. Kinsey.
Oh, and that's out of bounds. She was trying to get it out to Bonnets. Curved the wrong way. Out of bounds. So Liberty will get the ball.
Now, you mentioned the football as in the 8-man football team earlier. They have a game away today in Pauling.
Yes.
And if they win, what happens? They clinch a home sectional game?
Yes.
Nice.
If they win both games, this one and Ontario next week, they will be the 1 seed in the playoffs. Oh, and there's Bonnets. Can she keep it in?
She can. Referee gets out the way.
It goes out of bounds there, and it's going to be Ellenville ball. Victoria with a phenomenal effort to keep that one in, and she does. And it'll be a throw-in, almost from the corner.
Denman with
Number
a decent
1.
cross. So actually going to the back
almost
post.
There.
Yeah, almost dropped
Almost
in.
going for the second one.
Yeah, Denman gets a high five from Bonnets. That would have been a fluke if it went in, but Denman wouldn't have cared. Neither would the fans who were here. They would have happily taken a second goal.
The kick, it's at around half. I believe that's Fernandez. Another good block there.
Long hit forward, but
and
Liberty's
the
going to chase.
defender's right there.
Yeah, 12 does pretty good in that left back spot. That's DeMornay, I think. But Liberty keeps it in here. They still have the ball in the Ellenville box. Shot comes across.
What a save!
And Thomas, yeah, the first ball she's had to deal with some real pace on it.
Another good kick there at around half. Can Kinsey get around? No, but there's Caroline with it. Trying to get that pass. Kinsey. Oh, what a play. She can keep that one in. Liberty, and there's Denman with that one. Oh, and to Liberty. Fernandez with it, trying to go around. But Liberty was able to get the first touch on that one. And there's Stewart rushing to get it. Oh, and another
number 14 does really well.
Clearance
Steals
shot.
it from her.
Oh, bobbled it, but another save by Thomas.
Yeah, that was number 14 from Liberty forcing that attacking move there. Sedania Foster, she's looked excellent since she came on. She's a handful for Stewart in the center back position. And Stewart, as we mentioned, is not being assisted now by Bonnets, who used to be sweeper at the start of the game. She's been pushed up to try to get some goals on the board, in which case DeMornay and Fernandez.
There's Megan Wright. Kinsey, there was Bonnets. Oh, and someone gets tripped up.
Megan Wright, I think. She's back on
Fernandez. Bouncing it around with Liberty right now. The ball, and oh. There's Gisela Cruz. There could be a chance.
He was coming way out for a line. Ooh, brave.
Oh, that's...
Brave goalkeeping from Liberty.
Uh-oh.
That's Haley Gomez. Yeah, I think she's all right. She did catch Megan Wright with a foot up, but...
That was almost... That's risky.
Yeah, Wright seems okay. And now here's Stewart again.
Almost a handball. Shea Stewart. Can Liberty keep it in bounds? They cannot, but it'll be their ball. Solid defense there by Ellenville. They're trying to clear it out of their own half right now.
8 clips into the box. Going to be DeMornay to clear it out, but 14 is going to stop it. And number 4 tracks back for Ellenville. That's Kinsey. She can bring it up.
Oh, what a block by Liberty. Oh, and there could be a chance. No.
Bonnets is offside now.
Looks like Liberty rushing to keep it in bounds. She can't.
So the interesting thing in soccer is you cannot be offside if you're inside your own half. So just then when Ellenville had that initial break, Bonnets was in front of the defense, or I should say behind the defense, but she was not offside because she was just inside her own half. But now they've retreated a few yards as Liberty makes another sub-14. Did excellent since she came on. She comes off for a break to get some words of coaching from Coach Medina for Liberty.
Fernandez, good play there.
Yeah, great flick back. Ooh, excellent flick forward now.
Oh, this could be a chance.
It's a 2-on-2. If they can get the ball,
out of bounds. Liberty, are they going to keep it in? Oh, almost there by Stewart. Fernandez is there too.
She comes away with the ball.
Keeps
Liberty
it in.
cuts it across.
Oh.
Sienna takes out the striker, but no foul. And Liberty just needs to turn and shoot. Oh,
what a save!
But it's still live. And now the whistle goes, and it's Ellenville ball. But Sienna celebrates like she scored a goal.
What a save by Thomas!
That was a fantastic save. I'm going to watch that again. Oh, down to her right, jumping save down to the right. Fantastic.
Incredible save.
From Sienna Thomas. Had to make that save, too, as it would have gone in.
Was looking for Connor on that one. Throw in. Right to Kinsey. Kinsey defending that one. Denman again. 15 for Liberty.
It's going to come through.
There's Stewart.
19. Have to clear it.
And that's going to be out of bounds against Ellenville. So it'll be Liberty ball. Under 11 minutes to go in this first half.
Yeah, Liberty starting to put on some pressure now for Ellenville. They've responded to going down by a goal to now getting the ball in Ellenville's half a lot more these last 5-10 minutes. A lot of pressure coming to the fore right there with forcing a fantastic save from Sienna Thomas in goal. And now, as you say, with just over 10 minutes to go, Liberty looks like the most likely team to get on the score sheet next. Ellenville's Bonnets helps ties Sienna's laces in goal. It probably is hard to tie laces with goalie gloves on. Nice.
Corner kick.
Chipped corner kick. Flicks off the
another good save.
I think it flicked off the defender and went straight out. That was almost an own goal.
A defender can make a save too, I think.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily.
They can also score in their own goal too.
That's true. Whether it's their own goal off of a deflection, anything. But another corner kick here for Liberty. We'll see what happens on this one.
Yeah, the last one was decent. Say chipped up high, makes it a problem.
Looking
for
at the
players
corner.
to deal with it. Does drop down. Cleared away that time by the defender.
Oh, and they're trying to clear it.
It's not out yet.
Not
Shot
just
from
yet.
deep.
Another shot, and that's going to go out of bounds. Ellenville will clear it out.
Powerful shot in the end goes wide from Liberty defender. The number 11 as she tracks back to defense. That's Gabriella Gentile. And she hit it with some decent power there, and that's what Liberty was trying to do, just square it off to somebody, get a shot, because when you're that close, just hit it with some power, and chances are you'll beat the keeper. But Ellenville still hold on to their 1-0 lead here.
It looks like Megan Wright almost at the halfway mark for Liberty, and now they'll get it in their own half. And that's going to go out of bounds against, I believe, DeMornay. I'm not 100% sure. I believe so.
Yeah, Liberty throw on the far side.
Oh, and another block. Looks like that's going to go out.
Foul throw. So that means an illegal throw. When you take a throw, you have to keep both feet on the ground, and you have to throw it, let go of the ball before it goes over your head. And the referee called the Liberty player on a poor throw there, said it was illegal, so it's going to be Ellenville throw instead now. It's not called too often, but occasionally it is called in high school soccer.
Oh, and another good block there. Trying to get it up the field. There's Gisela Cruz trying to get around. I believe that's Kinsey there. There's Deadman. Uh-oh. Gets around Connor. There's Deadman once again. There's number 2 for Liberty. We'll save it for number 4. Oh, and there's a trip up. Megan Wright keeping
does well.
it in for a second.
It's going to be Ellenville throw.
It'll be Ellenville throwing, so.
Comes off the 4, Brooke Bull.
There's Lila going to throw it in. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Shout out to Landon upstairs all by himself. We hear you, Landon. We appreciate your hard work up there.
Oh, and a good play there. Oh.
Number 6 misses the clearance.
Fernandez to Denman.
Come through to Kinsey. Nice turn.
There's Fernandez again. Oh, and trying to get around. Liberty off of her head. Oh, they're able to keep it in. Uh-oh.
Clear out the field.
Clear out Ellenville. Good
Great
kick there.
Denman with an excellent clearance.
Denman once again.
Field pretty dry out there. We haven't had much rain here, as people I'm sure are aware of here in upstate New York.
Beautiful weather for a soccer game.
Yeah, you can see occasionally dust does get kicked up from the ground, though. It has been a very dry season, making for pretty dry field conditions. It does bounce quite a bit and bobbles around. It's a corner kick, though, with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Corner kick to Liberty. So they have a chance to get back on the score sheet here to make it a tie game if they can get a goal.
Corner kick here. Curves to the left. Oh, there's 2 Red Hawks right there. Couldn't really determine which one was going to. A block there. There's Connor.
Had to get the shot off.
Might want to clear that, and she does. There's Megan Wright to number 8.
They're calling for the handball. Ellenville players. Refs did not see it. Barnett's now in back
trying to clear it.
Yeah, she's back in the sweeper position. Gets pushed off the ball.
That's going to be foul.
Referee said no foul.
No foul.
No foul against Barnett's.
Ooh.
Ball comes off the face or the hands of the 6, but again, accidental. No foul called again. Referees are letting it play here tonight.
Uh-oh. That's not 100% safe, to be quite honest with you.
Number 6.
Oh,
yep,
Fernandez. Fernandez still a little shaken up from that.
As Bonnets, so he was playing striker. Looks like for the last few minutes she's putting her back. Now the referees call a timeout.
So should we stop the clock?
Well, we'll just stop it. You can stop it when it gets to 2 minutes anyway, if you want. Just let it run. Just let it run till 2 minutes and then stop it. That's typically what soccer likes you to do.
Oh, it's so like a 2-minute warning, basically.
Well, because the coaches keep the time on the field, that's more just an indicator to the fans. So they like it to stop at 2 minutes. That way, you don't know when the game's going to come to a stop technically, but that's what I've seen before. So you can let it run until it gets to 2, and then just flick the switch, and then the referees can decide how long's left. So the referees, I think they're just checking on like you said, the health and safety of the player there. There's a lot of things bumping around there, balls being played an advantage. I think the referee just called a pause to say, hold on, is everyone okay? And it will be a drop ball now to Ellenville to get it back underway. So just over 4 minutes until halftime. Blue Devils lead by 1-0. Exciting few minutes just now. Ellenville has the ball. Kinsey
trying to get around.
Step over in the center of the park. Doesn't go anywhere. Decent ball. Yeah, Fernandez. No one on the right wing to get it to there. Liberty building in confidence here in the closing stages of this first half. Ellenville just needs to get a foot on the ball and then push up now when they have a chance. And that's poor from Denman.
Oh, that was a handball.
Definite handball from the 13. Madeline Stewart for Liberty.
Definitely a handball on that one. It'll be Ellenville ball. Someone tying Victoria's laces. Maybelline Morales, Giselle Guadalupe, Caitlin Brousseau, and Cassie Boyd look like the players on the bench at the moment. I might be wrong. But those were the ones that were starting on the bench.
Yeah, Ellenville has 6 players back behind the first striker for Liberty. So they are going into defense mode here to close out the half. They do not want to concede this goal. It means they're going to concede field position. Not sure what the call is there.
Approaching 2.5 minutes left in this first half, and let's see what the call is.
And, substitution calls. So Ellenville just needs to see this game out, really. Liberty is going to try to get a goal quickly here in the last couple minutes.
Bonnets with a clear. Looking for Megan Wright. Looking for another pass there. Trying to get around.
Number 8 launches it through. Bonnets needs to clear.
Trying to get it around.
She's got to take a shot here. Instead, she tries to lay it through. It's going to come to the 3. She doesn't have a left foot to hit it with.
Brutal stop there, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds.
Sandra Hannafy, if she had a strong left foot there, Hannafy, she could have hit it first time. Instead, she tried to drag it back onto her right.
We are now at a 2-minute warning.
Yep, so final 2 minutes of the first half, plus extra time is going to come through to Sienna, and she is reliable, as she often is.
So my question is, what is the difference? So, like, when is there extra time?
Well,
I've never understood that rule.
So there's different types of added time, right? So a game is, a half is, as Megan Wright goes down there, a half is 40 minutes long, but you're allowed to add on time. It's not an exact 40 minutes. So because we had a stoppage before, the referees can add on seconds depending on the situation. It can even add up to minutes. Shot by
Thomas, what a save!
Sienna call to action yet again. So
Victoria Bonnets was slow to get up.
So referees, they can choose to add on as much time as they want on each half, which is why it's never an exact 40 or 45 minutes of soccer. It's typically, it can be, but it typically is plus a minute, plus 2 minutes. So that's how you get what's called, they call that added time, or you might call it injury time. But when you have extra time, technically extra time is what you get. Extra time is what you would call in football terms overtime.
Yeah.
So when if the game is tied up, and if it's
then
if it's a knockout game, or if it's an American soccer league game, high school league game, if it's tied at full time, then you go into what's called added time or extra time. Now in professional soccer, that's not the case. In professional soccer, in most tournaments, unless it's a knockout competition, if the game ends in a tie after full time, it's a tie. It's only in knockout competitions where you have to decide a winner that you then play overtime or extra time.
Sometimes they have pen kicks too.
Right.
As like a shootout, essentially.
Yeah, but in varsity boys and girls soccer, at least in New York, if it's tied at full time, they will play overtime to try to find a winner. But then if there is no goal scored in overtime, they won't go to penalty kicks unless it's sections, in which case that's what you call a knockout game.
Yeah.
Like a tournament game.
Trying to get around this time. And it looks like
that
it'll be
is
out.
halftime. So Ellenville goes into the break 1 goal up here at the home soccer field, and we're going to get ready for some senior recognition here. Jack, thank you so much for a lovely call in the first half.
That is the end of the first half. Ellenville Blue Devils 1, Liberty Redhawks 0.
And we'll keep you stay tuned on YouTube for the senior recognition, which is about to happen. Attention all spectators, please join us in honoring this year's seniors from the girls varsity soccer team. We would like to thank the seniors for their hard work, dedication, and excellent sportsmanship throughout their years participating in the Ellenville soccer program. We would also like to thank the parents and guardians of our seniors for their continued support. We know you have spent countless hours watching games and driving players to and from games and practices. Your support is greatly appreciated. At this time, we would like the parents or guardians to join the seniors on the field. This year's seniors are Victoria Bonnets, Caroline Connor, Gisela Cruz, and Sienna Thomas. And I'm going to hand over to Mr. Coach Dom. You want the mic, Matt?
No, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a few moments to honor and celebrate our seniors. All right. Okay, we're gonna start with Gisela Cruz. She's gonna have her mother Jen and her sister Danelle and Dylan, the best team, to come out here. Her favorite moment of her soccer career was when she ate all of Dawn's barbecue wings at Wendy's.
He forced me to try it.
And she's going to miss stopping for food and all of Dawn's jokes. She plans to go to school to be a radiologist. Gisela is small, but she's, and sometimes quiet, but she says some really funny things. It'll surprise you. In our pregame team meeting, I said, do any of the seniors have anything to say? She said, I said, Gisela, she said, let's get this dub. Alright, so she is a very dedicated player, and as evidenced by the fact that she rode the bench for 2 seasons with me. Alright, she was my bench bestie. We would hang out. So we're gonna miss it. Another very dedicated player who also stuck with riding the bench for 2 years, Caroline Connor. She's accompanied by her mother Brooke, her dad Dan, and her sister Julia, also a former Ellenville soccer. Her favorite soccer memory is when, this happened yesterday. In the span of 30 minutes, she got stuck in a pricker bush and got hit in the face twice with the ball at practice by an unknown assailant. Sorry, it was an accident. She's going to miss talking and laughing with Dom on the bench. She had lots of time on the bench and all the other underclassmen. All right, on to Victoria Bonnets. Now, I'm sure you know Victoria started off with soccer, not quite a soccer player, but has turned into a very good defender. She's going to be accompanied by her parents, Jen and Brian Bonnets. Let's see here. Her favorite memory is when her and Sienna, the dynamic duo. Oh. What does it say? Favorite memory is me and Sienna as the dynamic duo. Okay. And also, her favorite memory is when she shanked a PK at Livingston Manor. And of course, meeting some of her best friends on the team and making all the good memories. She's going to miss Coach Dawn making fun of her team. Haven't done it all season. All right. She plans on playing softball. I'm sure you know she's a very good softball player. She's also hoping to become a nurse. And our last senior was goalkeeper Sienna Thomas. If you've seen Sienna play this season, she's unbelievable. Her skills are constantly on display because she's in goal and we're just getting peppered with shots all. She's been making 15 to 20 saves a game and facing over 30 shots sometimes. Her favorite soccer memory is when she saved her first PK and we had ice cream with the whole team. The soccer team put down 3 half-gallons of ice cream. She says, I will miss the underclassmen very much, the car rides to the field, and the overall the friendships I've made this season. She plans to go to a 4-year college and become a PE teacher. And I'm hoping that she goes to Portland because that's where I was. So I'm really hoping that she goes there. And no promises, but I'm hoping that she might make the team. Let's do some pictures with
And we are back for the second half here of Blue Devil Soccer. This is Mr. Buckler joined by Jack up in the commentary booth for Ellenville taking on Liberty here tonight in girls varsity soccer senior recognition night. And Ellenville leads by 1-0. How was the first half for you, Jack?
It's pretty good. We got to see a goal. Ellenville's leading, so the goalies are actually going to switch sides.
Yeah, the teams will switch halves. Now, the first half kicked off in a very crazy way with the goalkeeper going to do it again now at the second half. I've never seen this in my 42 years watching soccer, Jack. This is a new thing for me. I've never seen a goalkeeper start the game with a drop kick like that.
I've never seen it before either, and I'm pretty new to soccer, but and there's a
I don't know why.
Oh, Megan Wright
do that,
right off the bat. But yeah, it's been something pretty new. Usually
you start in the center circle.
Yeah.
You kick off. You have I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what you gain from that. I don't know. I've never seen it, Jack. I'm confused.
Yeah.
But we're underway. Second half is underway. Flick that switch, Jack. We can get that clock ticking. As we said, the clock just represents an approximation of the game time. The referees on the field do keep the accurate game clock. But we are underway here for the second half of varsity girls soccer. Liberty Redhawks, the visitors here tonight for the Ellenville Blue Devils. And we hope at halftime, if you were able to watch, you saw the seniors being recognized. Big shout out to the 4 seniors, Gisela Cruz, Victoria Bonnet's here about to defend, Sienna Thomas in goal, and Caroline Connor.
Oh, Victoria.
Brings up the left wing.
To Gisela, back to Victoria. See if she can get it up.
Number 5 now playing attacking mid.
That's Isabel de Jesus. And there's Victoria Bonnets once again. Ooh,
and she knocks it out. Now, it's always interesting to look at Bonnets' position because she starts the game as a sweeper. She moved for the majority of the first half as a striker. She ended the first half back in sweeper to kind of shore up the defense, and now she's back to her sweeper or left-sided center-back position at the heart of the defense. It's going to be a poor throw, which Ellenville can just let it roll right out, and Sienna Thomas can take the goal kick unopposed. Temperature is dropping here a little bit tonight, as the moon looks like it's about to come up over the hill on the far side.
Yeah.
You can see it through the trees. That's pretty cool.
Hey, Mikey Silva, someone on the varsity boys, I believe. Varsity boys team. The ball boy, he was telling me at halftime he wanted to be the ball boy. He is. So, hey, how about it?
That's the number 10 that we see right there?
Yeah, the blue jersey. Flicking it behind, number 3. Oh, and a good clear. Megan Wright can't keep it in.
This is going to roll out. Ball boy needs to do his job, which she does. Number 7 doesn't need to get that, but she does anyway.
DeMornay keeping it in. Oh,
Kinsey
could not.
No, not quite. Close. So this would be a momentous win for the Blue Devils. Obviously, they're not going to make sections. This is the penultimate game for them. They have one more game next week to round out the season. They have lost every single game leading up to this one this season. So if they could pull out the victory tonight, it would be huge. It would be a huge statement just to sign off, or to almost sign off the season and just to celebrate their seniors with a win tonight. It won't be a winning season, but to have a winning senior night would be special. And they are in the position to do that. They need to hold on to what they've got and try to add to it, because Liberty overall has probably looked a more threatening team. They've probably had the better chances. Besides, Ellenville did have a couple of chances. Obviously, one led to the goal, but Liberty's had probably a few more chances. Sienna Thomas had to make a really good save. She made a couple good saves already, but one fantastic save in the first half. So you'd say that Thomas has been the busier of the 2 goalies. Haley Gomez hasn't had too much to do in goal for Liberty. But we'll see what happens here. Referee blowing whistle like crazy, waiting for a Liberty player to finish tying her laces.
Looks like Devin will get the kickoff.
Yep, she is the goal scorer of the first goal for Ellenville. The only goal tonight.
14 and a half minutes in, to be quite honest with you.
4 minutes. Thomas yet again comes
good
out
save.
Under real pressure there. Gets the ball trapped beneath her legs. She's been fantastic, not only tonight, but all season. Sienna Thomas has been perhaps the player of the season.
Oh, almost had it there. Out of bounds. De Jesus was looking for that one.
I know it might sound harsh or hard to believe when I would say that in every game I've seen, the most consistently good player has been Thomas in goal. And you might say, how is that possible when they lose games, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-0? And the truth is, Thomas keeps that score down. If it wasn't for Thomas, they would concede a lot more goals. She has been phenomenal this year in goal for Ellenville. In fact, during the halftime
that's out of bounds.
During the halftime senior recognition, Coach Dom said that she may, in fact, go to Cortland or to play college soccer next year, possibly for Cortland in goal, I think. So let's wish her all the best if she decides to pursue soccer as a college sport. As the moon rises on the far side of the Schwangunk Ridge.
Looked like a good block there. Kinsey was looking for Connor on that one.
Clipped
Looking
through.
a rainbow.
Ellenville's Bonnets comes out with her elbows up. I think it did nick the elbow. Referee did not call it back.
Shea Stewart. And there's Fernandez.
Challenge
shaking
from
up
Denman.
once again. That's got to be foul.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Or is that DeMornay?
Well, DeMornay went
That's
for the
DeMornay.
ball. Yeah, DeMornay went for the ball. The Liberty player tried to stop her from making the clearance, and it was a bit of a 50-50, and in the end, DeMornay went down. But Liberty, the player had every right to try to block that, but DeMornay just went down. So free kick.
Denman again.
Yeah, DeMornay, Denman, Bonnets, and Stewart. Your back defensive line for Ellenville.
Trying to get around.
Yeah, good composure from the Liberty defender there.
Stewart. Ooh.
Pings it off the Liberty midfielder. And now Ellenville can try to put
Can they try to get a chance here?
Oof, right. Goes
Almost.
in strong.
Almost had a chance on that one. That's got to be out of bounds, right? Yeah. Looks like Denman again with the throw-in. Is that out of bounds? Oh, yeah, it is.
Ellenville's first handball.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Referee's not calling it.
Really?
Saying ball to hand, ball to hand. So it wasn't intentional. They're saying it was an accidental handball, and it didn't affect the play really, but that was a really good chance for Ellenville. They would have had a free kick in a very good position. But refs say no foul. So now Liberty has the ball, bringing it up. Defense, it says 5-on-4 here for Liberty. Ellenville are outnumbered technically. They've got a few players jogging back up front. Big hole in the midfield. Almost 8 minutes gone here in the second half.
Denman with the throw-in almost from the corner. Looked for Kinsey. Almost had it.
Number 4 flicks it up. Goalie can pretty much let it go. Yeah.
Out of bounds. Ellenville ball.
Yeah, Thomas knew what she was doing there.
The clock on here says 32:25 remaining in regulation. It seems like there's a little bit less than that.
Yeah, we were in charge of the clock, and we did not quite start it on time, but only about a minute, maybe less, I think, behind the actual clock.
Cruz looking for that one. Couldn't quite get it. Throw in from number 3. There's DeMornay kicking it up. Goes out on her.
She tracks back. She gets a head on it again.
Oh, she got a head on it.
Yeah, nice one, DeMornay. And again, no, not this time.
Let's see if Liberty keeps it in bounds.
Number 3, a low cross.
Ooh.
Looking for the 14
see
or
if
anybody.
Connor will just let this one go out. She will.
Oh, tried to flick it. And 14 will take the throw. She was looking good in the first half. Sedania Foster for the Red Hawks.
Oh, it did go out on her. Or whoever was on Ellenville.
I think Connor tried to flick it, and in doing so, she flicked it out.
Looks like Liberty ball once again. Another throw in. An abundance of Blue Devils right there.
Yeah, but Ellenville comes away with it. Kinsey gets the
She can
flip.
get a shot on that one. She tries it. Doesn't quite get it.
That's got to be a handball. Not again.
Looks like a ball to hand. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not calling these handballs. They're letting most things go. They've been very open, the referees.
I've seen less been called, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, they've been pretty loose with the calls. Balls flicked in across the
Oh,
middle.
almost had it.
Number
Other
4.
side of the post.
Yeah, Brooke Bull, number 4 there with an excellent chance. Just then directed it to the far side, perhaps, or even on the near post. That could have been a goal for Liberty right there. So, again, they're looking threatening Liberty, having the better of the chances in the 10 minutes we've had so far of this half. Ellenville can't just sit back and defend this lead for the rest of the game, at least. They've got to try every now and again to hold on to the ball, push something up, get the ball away from the defense to give them a break, or else it's going to be a long 30 minutes for the Blue Devils.
Uh-oh. This could be a chance for Liberty.
Yep, up against
Trying
Bonnets.
to get it around, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Foster stood up by Bonnets, and Bonnets puts it out for a corner kick.
Corner kick for Liberty right here. Under half an hour left in regulation.
Number 3, Sandra Hannafy down to her laces now. She's up. Here comes the high corner kick. It's going to drop right on the penalty spot.
Can Stewart trying to rush for it?
Yeah, she's got good speed up against the hoodie of number 11. And number 11 is going to get the better of her. Stewart does well. Stewart goes to ground.
Yeah. Yep.
Almost looked like a flop from Stewart. But
I never knew you could wear hoodies under a soccer jersey, to be quite honest with you. I never knew that was legal in a game. Like, normally you have, like, long sleeves, like, and that's it.
Yep, I've not seen a hoodie too often.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, maybe because it's so cold tonight and that's all she had. The referees must be okay with it. It is a little chilly out here tonight. I see you got your winter hat, Jack.
What's that?
You got your winter hat?
Yes, I do. It's a little bit chilly out here. The moon is up now, as you can see.
Yeah, over the mountain ridge. And the ball goes out. It will be a Liberty corner kick. So the non-stop one-way traffic the last few minutes. Ellenville having a hard time getting it out of their half. Liberty looking to tie this game up. Ellenville's got to be aggressive, but not so aggressive to give away a penalty kick. Here comes the corner kick, flies to the top of the box. Number 11 can almost trap it, but Connor is quick to press. Number 11 does well. She still gets it back somehow. Now she puts it out surely for an Ellenville goal kick, and Ellenville can regroup and push up. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Nothing's changed, Jack. It's still 1-0. It's still the second half, and the clock is ticking. There's nothing to change. There's no timeouts left. There's no downs.
Nope.
There's no yards to go. How's that? Soccer's a fairly simple game in that respect. It's all about the goals, and if one goal is all that is scored, then one goal will decide the game. Tries to bring it out. Number 11 trying to bring this game under control for Liberty.
Liberty once again trying to keep it at bounds. Cruz playing defense on that one. Other side was Megan Wright.
So number 11, Gabriella Gentile. Really trying to make a difference in this game. She knows that Ellenville is not a strong team.
And it's out on Ellenville, so Liberty will get the throw in. DeMornay defending that one.
Against the 13, she keeps turning it back onto her right foot. She's going to put it out just for a goal kick. Number 13 there, that is Madeline Stewart for the Red Hawks. You can tell when a player doesn't fancy using their wrong foot, typically their left foot, because they will always favor the right foot. Even if there's a chance to use the left, they'll always try to get back onto their right. And it's not a criticism. It's something I do myself when I play soccer. I'm very one-footed, but that's when you really start to see good players who are comfortable using either feet.
Our Liberty's defense playing back now.
Now they have a chance to push. They launch the ball through, which is a good idea because it won't go out of bounds here.
And now it will.
Just goes out of bounds. But at least they can push up and they can push the defensive lineup. Here comes the throw. Denman takes a touch, knocks out of bounds. It's going to be a substitution call for Liberty, I think. Got 8 people watching us here live on YouTube. We appreciate you tuning in to this broadcast on the Ellenville Central School District YouTube channel. Blue Devils leading 1-0 from a Lila Denman goal in the first half.
Throw in here from Liberty. DeMornay going to get around, and it's going to go out of bounds on Kinsey.
Now, do we know the Blue Devils? They're not guaranteed a home sectional game yet, correct?
No, they just have to win against Pauling today.
So
And we do not know the score just yet.
Right, but if the Blue Devils are able to lock in a home sectional game, then we will obviously be planning to bring you that on the Ellenville Central School District YouTube channel. I'm sure you'll want to make yourself available for that if you're around, Jack.
Yes, I will. If it happens, I don't know when the day will be, but it'll probably be.
That was going to be my next
see,
question.
today
Would it be,
is
2 weeks today.
I would assume.
Right.
Start of November.
If they have one more game after tonight in the regular season, or is tonight the last game of the regular season?
No, they have one more against Ontior next week. I believe it's on a Saturday morning too.
Right, so you'd think that would be, if that's the last regulation game, the following weekend typically would be sections.
Ellenville's defense trying to get around.
Yeah, she's under high pressure from the
Shea
14.
Stewart.
Yeah. Ball comes into the box. Thomas needs to be brave, and she is always brave, always ready to go in for that ball. And she picks it up handily.
You'd hope Cortland is looking at this game right now. It's been phenomenal for Sienna Thomas tonight. DeMornay.
DeMornay has to deal with this. She puts
She'll
it out
send it out.
for a throw. Less than 24 minutes remaining here in the second half. Shout out to our camera operator upstairs, Landon, up in the booth by himself, bringing you our images tonight on YouTube. Doing a fantastic job. Well, number 10 couldn't quite wrap her foot around it, tried to put it into the box. That's Brenna Mangan. That's going to go out for another goal kick for Thomas.
I could be wrong here, but I did see a rumor that Winter Sports sign-up is happening soon, if not already, which our highlight of Winter Sports is basketball season, so we're looking forward to bringing that to you as well during the winter season. Jonah and I will be bringing those games live on YouTube to you. We're looking forward to doing that for yet another season.
Yeah, basketball season just around the corner. Boys and girls varsity as the ball
Shot,
comes in.
off the post.
Thomas
A little shaken up.
collides with the post there. She wanted to make sure it wasn't going to just slip inside the near post, and the ball hit the post, so that's how close it was. And Thomas just making sure it wasn't going to sneak in there. Looks like we got perhaps our first Ellenville sub of the day getting ready to come in. Looks like Brousseau. Referee is saying she can come in.
Should we go in? Looks like for DeJesus. That could be,
number 5.
I think so. Yes, DeJesus in for Brousseau.
So Isabel DeJesus out for Caitlin Brousseau, number 11, 11th grader, for her first minutes of the evening. As DeMornay leaves it for Bonnets to take a second shot at it. It's clipped away.
Cruz.
13.
Liberty Redhawk trying to get around there. Oh, and she gets tripped up. Uh-oh. A little slow to get out.
Looks embarrassed more than anything else.
Yeah.
Number 3, Sandra Hannafy.
And Ellenville's number 3. We'll throw in that's Lila Denman once again. Out of bounds on Liberty.
Comes off the 3, Hannafy. Not sure what the deal is there with Ellenville's number 13, but she seems okay. Can she get the ball now? I'm going to say foul throw. An elbow perhaps by the 10, Megan Wright. She looks sheepish, so a free kick called against Ellenville. Perhaps by Megan Wright, perhaps DeMornay. A little bit of a chicken wing from the referee there to indicate that's what the call was. So 21 minutes remain here, or less, or more. So if the referee decides to add some. Ball goes through now. Thomas dives on it.
What a save!
Thomas, reliable as ever so far tonight. Keeping the score down here.
Oh, what a kick. Can Kinsey get past it? Oh, she could.
Yeah, high boot from the...
She will. Or no, then Liberty is right there.
23 with a high boot, Angela Wheeler. Kinsey's going to win perhaps the corner kick. She's going to get it as a throw-in, referee says. Referee says throw.
All right, looks like a throw-in from here. Ellenville still up 1-0 with around 20 minutes left in regulation.
Yeah, they can push up a lot of players here. Only one Liberty player up with the 3 defenders for Ellenville. Brosseau for Blue Devils covering the center of the park, and then everybody else in the box here. Attacking throw-in. They've got men on the women on the post, I should say. Liberty.
All right, Ellenville trying to get around here. Let's see what they can do here.
He's going to flick through. For
shot
the shot
again.
Number 5.
Ooh, almost had it.
Best chance of the half.
I think that was Demon again with a shot,
Yeah.
almost looking for her second of the game.
Absolutely. Ellenville, that's their first shot of the second half. They haven't had any until just now. And they just flashed across the far side, but that's better from Blue Devils. Push up, hold the ball up, get a shot off. If you have the ball up in that position, try to get a shot at least on target. So they got close to having it on target there. It makes the Liberty think about it. Now Liberty is obviously going to try to counter, but Blue Devils win the ball back. And a missed clearance from the 11.
She fanned on that one, and there's Kinsey. Oh, Brosseau looking for Kinsey on that one. That was actually a smart play.
Flick through, and Bonnets has to deal with it. She can't let it run. Yep, has to bring it out across.
There's Bonnets once again.
Under high pressure. She's going to get another chance to clear it. And eventually goes out for the throw on the far side. Mr. Lukaseski says it looks and sounds good. He must be one of the 8 people watching us on YouTube Live.
He was here, I believe, last night for the boys' varsity game.
Yep.
Their senior night.
Yeah, Ellenville unsuccessful in their chance to win their senior night. They lost 3-1 here at home to Rhinebeck, I believe, or was it Highland? I think it was Rhinebeck.
Highland.
It was Highland. Okay, I get those two mixed up.
Their colors and logos are a little bit similar, to be quite honest with you. Well, actually, their logo's not so much. A hawk, a hawk and a husky.
Mm-hmm. So it is a corner kick to Liberty here with 18 minutes remaining. They've been, I would say they've been decent corner kicks. Quite often they've landed in a real sticky area for Ellenville to deal with. Another decent one's going to drop right on the...
Oh, and they're looking to clear it.
That's a good clearance.
Trying to communicate on that one. And
number 8 thinks about taking a shot from deep.
Shot out of bounds.
Yeah, Elizabeth Navarrete puts it wide. No save for Thomas to make that time.
All right, and here is Sienna Thomas with another goal kick, I want to say.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of those today. Not as many as we would think we would.
Yeah,
Denman trying to get a foot on that, and she does.
Neat.
Liberty trying to attack with the ball there. Victoria Bonnets looking for Denman. Denman trying to get around, and that goes to number 3 for Liberty. She's going to try to keep it in bounds, and she does. That was a really good pass.
Yeah, lovely
Trying
pass.
to get around. It's 3-on-1 right in front of the net. There's DeMornay there. It's going to go back into the corner. Almost lost her footing there. Looks like she will retain the ball a little bit, and there's DeMornay, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Ellenville ball.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. The Liberty attacker kind of gave up as if the ball had stopped or gone out of play, and it was still active. I don't know why she just kind of finally gave up the chase. And the 4 there, that's Brooke Bull. That's going to be a wide goal kick. She can't quite keep it in. Number 13 for Ellenville. Gisela Cruz. 13 does really well. Does put it out for a corner kick. Denman. Comes off Denman, the referee said. So Be another corner kick, this time on the right side. 23, looks like she's going to come over to take this one. Angela Wheeler. Quarter an hour remaining here at Ellenville. Decent ball in again, top of the box, but controlled by Denman. Takes another touch, perhaps she shouldn't have. Thomas comes out.
Oh, what a save!
Brave.
Another save by Thomas.
Yeah, yet again, how brave is Thomas? She comes out, she knew she was probably going to get checked there, and she still put her arms out, put her body on the line. She did get checked. She almost dropped the ball, but then was able to recover it, so just fantastic play all around as the clearance is missed. Number 4 now attacks, cuts back onto her right, cuts back onto her left, and she's going to cut back
trying
onto
to get
her
around.
right.
Oh, my God.
Say, she always want to cut onto the right. I was surprised she went back onto the left.
That's Caroline, I want to say, back there, number 21.
There's only so many times you can cut back before the defender's going to get it eventually.
Unless you're me. Unless I'm defending.
Soccer's not your strong suit, Jack?
At least on defense. I mean, I used to play this for recess a good amount of times. And all I'll say is I'll cherry pick. I can score goals when I cherry pick, but defense, definitely not my strong suit.
Yeah. So that cherry picking is often known as goal hanging, is what we call it back home when I grew up. If you're a goal hanger, or if you're goal hanging, that's exactly what you're doing. You're just cherry picking. You're hanging out by the goalie, just waiting for the ball to come. Which,
for the most part, yes.
And that's why the offside rule exists. I know a lot of people don't like or don't understand the offside rule because it can be confusing, but it's essentially to stop that. It's to stop players just hanging out up front by the goalie and just waiting for the ball to be hoofed up to you to cherry pick. It basically stops you from doing that. So it is a really important and a good rule for soccer. Ellenville now can bring it up. They got time and space here.
This looks like there's defenders coming up now.
They're going to get the ball here.
Megan Wright, another block, and it's going to go to the halfway mark for Liberty.
Yeah, Denman's going to be important here.
Oh,
Good
what
touch.
a block by DeMornay. It looks like
DeMornay,
it's going to go out on Liberty. I think that's number 13.
Great play by DeMornay there.
Number 13 is Madeline Stewart. Throw in from Denman. Kinsey trying to
flick it
off her head. She does get possession of the ball, looking to get it up the field. She's gonna. And there's the Liberty goaltender. She's gonna try to stretch it up the ice, field.
Haley Gomez finally with something to do besides a goal kick in this half, at least. And Liberty on the attack yet again. DeMornay
missed it.
Missed it. In which case, it will be Liberty ball.
Speaking of ice, ever since Denman's goal, offense has been pretty frozen, to say the least.
Yeah, Blue Devils only had that one chance this half, and you're right, even after Denman scored in the first half, they really didn't create many chances after that, Ellenville, so very limited in their offensive opportunities, but it doesn't matter. If you get that one goal, and if you can keep a clean sheet, you will be victorious, and that's what they're hoping to do here. They'd like to get a second goal for sure, but they're just having a hard time get the ball into the Liberty half, as now they have defending to do yet again. Bonnets shepherds it out for another corner kick, I think. No, the referee says goal kick. So Liberty coach Ruthlyn Medina will be hoping for something to be turned into a goal here for the Red Hawks. While Coach Dum huddled up there with his assistant coaches and subs, we'll be hoping that 12 minutes is enough to hold on and see this out for the first victory of the season if they can record the win tonight. Oh, blocked right away by the Liberty striker. This could be dangerous. Flicks it through to the 13. DeMornay's one-on-one with her.
There's Victoria Bonnets. Can they try to get around? Trying to get around her. She's being double-teamed right now.
Ball gets
There's
played
16.
Across. They called for the
Trying to
handball.
get around. There's Denman.
Bonnets wanted the handball. Watch the shot here as it bubbles. Bonnets goes to ground.
Shot.
Oh,
what a save!
Yet again, Thomas. Just with a punch save.
DeMornay looking for Cruz. Cruz keeps it in. She's going to keep going. Getting it back in there. The offensive half is Liberty. DeMornay defending. Oh, what a defensive play by Bonnets. It'll be Liberty ball, but she keeps it out of their play,
Yeah,
at least for now.
Another corner kick for Liberty. Just watching the replay there, it may have struck the post. Thomas had it covered. She put her arm out, and it bounced away with a lot of pace, so it may have just hit the post next to her fist. But let's give her credit that she had it covered. 10 minutes remaining, a little bit more. Ball comes in. Thomas has to catch it.
What a save again!
She dropped the initial one, but luckily was quick to pick it back up. And she is having a phenomenal game, and she will be the reason. If Ellenville wins this game, it will be because of Felicia Thomas in goal for sure.
Felicia Thomas?
Sorry. She's having a phenomenal game, Sienna.
Can they keep it in balance? Whoa!
I didn't see anything wrong with that. Liberty throw.
It may have been in bounds and she picked it up. She thought it was out of bounds.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't catch that.
That's a little controversial, honestly.
I thought it was out of bounds. We can look at the replay.
It may have been
here.
on the line. We're about to see.
It's on the line.
It's on the line.
The white line is the football line. She's all right.
I saw the yellow line. I don't know.
Oh, and there is a big push there. I don't know what's going on. Referee's got to give her a yellow card against Kinsey. I don't know what the problem is there.
And number 11.
Yeah, number 11's got to go.
I can't see that. Are they waving a yellow card?
Oh, she's out.
Or a red card. Oh, all right.
Wow. Number 11. She gets a yellow card.
Oh, wow.
So she's out of the game. That's Gabriella Gentile. And she's out of here. Now, it's technically only a yellow card, so I believe she would be allowed to come back on the field if they really wanted to. The yellow card situation is a little bit weird in high school rules. A red card obviously would be you're out of the game and you're not allowed back. And in soccer, if you get 2 yellows in the same game, that does equal a red. But technically, she just got a yellow card there. So in theory, the coach of the opposition team is allowed to bring her back whenever he wants in the remainder of the game.
Right now, she's sitting on the bench.
Yeah, the referee on the far side talks to Coach Medina. And obviously with the yellow card, forcing a player to leave, you are allowed to then bring a replacement in. So that may be the last we'll see of number 11, Gabriella Gentile. I'm not sure what happened. It was definitely an altercation with Kinsey, I think. And we'll see what's going to happen here. So a little bit of a delay of game here. A little bit of a
stoppage there because of...
We often call that handbags. You call that handbags, Jack, if there's a little bit of fisticuffs, a little bit of pushing here and there.
Handbags.
Handbags is what we call it back home. And ball's going to break through. Liberty defender didn't realize the keeper was coming. And
look at this rush here. That's Denman.
Goes to ground. Denman looks back to see, is that ours? Referee says it's not. Denman thinks it's hers. Denman, it's not hers. She thought that was going to be Ellenville ball there. She's confused. And we got some action here in the remaining 8 or 9 minutes. That just riled the Ellenville crowd right up to see the Liberty player.
I think that controversial call that it was out of bounds.
Yeah, that started it. It just seems to almost spring out.
Look at the energy here. Oh, wow.
Sprint from the number 6 of Liberty. She's going to go all the way, bring it into the box. Bonnets with a sliding tackle.
Oh, my goodness.
And she's still going.
Victoria, what a defensive stop.
That's a high-risk maneuver to go to ground like that. You could easily miss, and you could easily give away a penalty kick.
And there's Cruz.
She got that maneuver fully correct there. Victoria Bonnets cuts inside now, and now, this game is just sprung into life now. Liberty realized that time is against them. They have to start pushing for that goal if they want to come away with something.
Yeah. The emotions are a little bit high right here.
Yeah, and Ellenville knows, and their fans do too, that they are 8 minutes away from their first win of the season, and they don't want to give it away now. It's one thing to lose if you've been, getting beat all game, right? If you're 4, 5, 6 down, we weren't going to win this game. But today, Ellenville is staring at a victory right now. It would be heartbreak to lose it now. But what a tackle that was by Bonnet just a minute ago. As we were right, that number 6 was tearing down the left wing. I think it was number 6. I don't see a 6.
It's Ellenville ball. Number 6 for who?
I thought it was Liberty 6 that made that push down the left wing, but I don't see a 6 on the roster. She did fantastic, though.
Oh, who's this?
So Kinsey again on the right wing.
Kinsey.
Cuts it into the middle.
She gets
goes to ground. Referee gives the penalty kick.
Oh, it's in the box. She will get a penalty kick.
Kinsey goes down under a heavy challenge from the Liberty defender. And she
All
will
right.
win the penalty kick here.
This could be her chance. This
see.
could be. All right, let's see it.
Kinsey wants Bonnets to take it. I didn't quite catch the replay. Bonnets is going to be the one to step up here.
Should this clock keep running?
Yeah, just leave running. Say we'll just stop it when it gets to 2 minutes. It's not an official.
All right.
Not an official game time. Victoria Bonnets here with the chance to make it 2-0. I think it's going to be Bonnets. Let's see what's happening. Have a little talk here. Denman, Bonnets, the Blue Devils over there. Give us a shot of the Ellenville players, Landon. They're conversing as to who's going to take it. Is it going to be Denman? Is it going to be a senior, Victoria Bonnets?
Other way, Landon.
I think it's going to be Denman, I think. No, it's going to be Bonnets.
All right. All right, that's good. That's actually a good shot right there, Landon.
Yep, perfect.
Right in front. So we're about to see Victoria Bonnets.
Number 1, Victoria Bonnets, senior on senior night. Can she double the lead here and really make this more of a chance of a victory?
Here we go. Shot from Victoria Bonnets.
One of her favorite memories, she said, was missing a penalty kick at Livingston Manor. And then Coach Dom said, really? That's one of your favorite memories?
All right, here we go.
So let's see if she can banish that memory.
All right, number 1 Bonnets. Shot.
And it's in!
Scores!
Goal! Victoria Bonnets.
Victoria Bonnets doubles the lead for the Ellenville Blue Devils, and they have their sights on the first win of the year, 2-0.
And so she tracks back to celebrate. Look at that celebration.
Oh,
Sienna
my
Thomas.
God.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Landon, I'm sorry you missed that. Excellent, a beautiful moment there. Victoria Bonnet sprinting back to celebrate with Sienna Thomas in goal. That was awesome. All right, so we're about to get this half underway. The ball underway yet again with a goal kick.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
don't understand this at all, but
I was just about to point out before that even happened, like what you might want to do is get some insurance, which just happened on that penalty kick, and that's going to go out of bounds. And
Yeah.
it looks like it'll be Liberty ball. It will be. So, anyways, what I was saying is the defense has been pretty solid so far, and getting that insurance goal really gives you a really good chance to win. So
Yeah.
it's 2-0.
the game was getting spicy in the minutes leading up to that. We had an altercation. We had some offensive play finally from the Blue Devils in this half, and it was all starting to get exciting here. And then you're right, Ellenville pushed up, won the penalty kick, scored it thanks to Victoria Bonnet. So they won it through Kinsey, and now they have that cushion, that insurance that's so important. That
Oh, and Thomas with another save.
Thomas yet again, she's been clutch tonight. She's kept that score down to a 0 for the Red Hawks. And she's done fantastic. And the Ellenville are just under 4 minutes away from getting their first victory of the season. Liberty's record is 5-9, so they go to 5-10 for the year.
And Ellenville, what are they right now? 0-13?
Yeah,
So they will
They've
get
got
their lucky win number 1 in this one.
that's right.
That'll go out of bounds. Ellenville ball.
Can they make it 1-13 overall? 1-8 in division, 1-11 in the league. The next 3 minutes will reveal all, as the crowd will be buoyed up again. Again, the weather's getting colder and colder by the minute, but that just heated things up even more.
And Ellenville was the one that has the last lap after all. Out of bounds. And it's Ellenville ball once again. Under 3 minutes to go on our clock.
You can see, I'm just looking at the clock,
Denman.
looking at
Kinsey. Kinsey here. She has
cuts
a
to the
chance.
right. She might shoot from
Shot.
deep.
Oh, and he almost had it.
Took a shot from far out there, just inside the box, but had a long way to go to beat the keeper, and she pulled it wide. I was just looking over the Liberty bench there to see what's going on over there. You see Coach Medina, I think he was conversing with the 11 who got the yellow card there, Gentile. And Gentile does not look happy there. So I don't think we'll see her for the rest of this game.
Looks like a goal kick from here. We're at 2:08, 2:07, 2:06.
Yeah, so you can get ready to stop that clock when it hits 2, Jack. You can just flick
3,
the switch.
2, 1.
All right, so the clock is stopped at 2 minutes on the screen, but that does not mean there's 2 minutes left. There could be a bit less, or there could be a bit more. Depends on, say, we were late to start it, and the ref can add time, which they probably will because there was a bit of wasted time there or downtime. And now Victoria Bonnets is going to have to deal with this one yet again. Number 4 is on her back. And Bonnet says, no nonsense, put this one out of bounds. Number 4, Brooke Bull, was charging down behind her. As the crowd, now a hush comes over the crowd as they realize, oh, the clock stopped. We're getting close to the end here. Can we get our first victory?
Out of bounds once again. We'll probably get indication from the ref when this game will be done.
Yeah, sometimes not. Sometimes they just will blow the whistle and you're like, was that the final whistle? And when you hear the 3 beeps, the 3 whistles, then you know it's the
here's
end.
Kinsey. Could this be, never mind.
She's going to win the free kick there, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be Ellenville ball once again.
Against the number 8 of Elizabeth Natharet. Now, I believe Kinsey's been a nuisance for the defense all game. She's been one of the most offensive players for the Blue Devils. I believe it was her that the 11 was unhappy with. I didn't see anything from this far away that Kinsey did. All we saw was all of a sudden the push between the 2 players, but a nice drag back there.
Looks like another hoodie.
Yeah, gets the better of Kinsey.
Off a couple deflections right there.
Brousseau with a nice ball through, gets blocked.
Looks like that'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, Ellenville's going to win that throw, surely.
It'll be Ellenville ball. Let's see if they can get one more. Sienna Thomas on senior night. Looking like she will end this game with a shutout. There's a whistle blown. Yeah.
It's Ellenville throw, but no one was rushing to take it because Ellenville's not in a rush now. Kinsey, center of the park, gets onto her right foot. Can she get a strike?
A little wide.
Yeah, no trouble for Haley Gomez in the Liberty goal. Not too long left now. We've had definitely a minute of the 2. We're getting down to the final seconds here of this game. It looks like Ellenville will be coming away from senior night with a victory. It will take something dramatic now from Liberty to get 2 goals.
There's Denman trying to set it up. Brousseau.
They can get 1, though. And then you never know what's going to happen again. Ellenville needs to be on point yet again. Here comes the 4 down the center. Still not dealt with. Clipped ball. Thomas comes out.
Another save.
Thomas catches. And in pro soccer, you know what Thomas would do right now? She would just drop to her knees and kill another 10, 20 seconds on the clock. That's what they always do when you're just trying to run the clock down. But she does not. She drop kicks it high and wide and far, I should say.
Number 11.
Ellenville surely now looking at a victory.
Oh, this could be a chance here.
Yeah,
I think that's Kinsey.
Gets the better of the ball. Defender comes across.
Gets tripped up again.
Yeah, clean tackle that time, or at least she got the ball. She also put Kinsey down, but
a little slow to get up.
Yeah, it was a decent tackle.
It is Ellenville ball, though.
Yeah, I don't think it was deserving of a penalty kick against
Liberty. She gets up there. Here's the throw-in.
Clip ball through. Bonnets yet again. She might get beat for pace here, but she's going to get there first.
All right, good defense by Victoria Bonnets.
And that is your full-time whistle.
And that is it.
Ellenville Blue Devils win 2-0 over Liberty Redhawks.
And that's the ball game. Ellenville wins 2-0.
So Landon, let's give a big shout out to Landon upstairs. Make sure you get a really nice shot of the handshakes, Landon. And the hugs. Get a shot of the hugs, Landon, the celebrations. Get a shot of the Blue Devils. They're celebrating. They're hugging.
Ellenville wins 2-0 against the Liberty Redhawks, and they win their first game of the season. And Liberty will drop to 5-10. Ellenville on senior night going home happy.
Yep, so Landon upstairs giving us the pictures. You see the Blue Devils celebrating there in the pink shirts as they line up for the handshakes here. Blue Devils going to come away victorious. And after a long, hard season for Ellenville, they finally pick up the victory and leading the line, deservedly so. Ellenville's Sienna Thomas.
The 4 seniors.
Fantastic in goal. Yeah, every player played their part tonight. A goal from Denman, a goal from the penalty spot from Bonnets, and Sienna Thomas just non-stop, save after save, catch after catch, keeping the score to 0 for the Redhawks. But that will do it for us. So again, huge congratulations to Mr. Coach Matt Dahm and all of the girls varsity soccer team. They are victorious 2-0. Jack, thank you so much for being here with me tonight.
It's been fun.
Stay warm.
And let's hope for a Blue Devils win against Pauling.
That's right. I'll catch you for the
it.
next game. Actually, Landon, let's get a shot. The Blue Devils, perfect. Yeah, he already did. As we give a nice final round of applause here to the victorious Ellenville Blue Devils. They win 2-0 over Liberty. This is Mr. Buckler on behalf of myself, Jack, and Landon signing off for tonight. We'll catch you for the next one.